We've had some absolute fireworks today, ladies and gentlemen, and I would expect nothing else on the 2,061 metres of EBISU. After all, this is the holy land of drifting. The south coast was the very first track that Japanese drifters used after coming down from the mountain passes. EBISU. The first round is going to be just wicked. This driver needs speed and a solid line if he wants to win this. Come on, cheer for him, let's hear it! Okay, everybody, we're live, we are live, let's go! Wait, let's see what he can do. Cooper's really on the speed. Just a little disappointed at today's run. There's Ryan Cooper. Yes, Ryan Cooper. He's a... Right, okay. Everyone, here it is. Here it is. There it is. He's away. Oh, just listen to that. Yes, line good. Speed brilliant. Yes, yes. Well, I know Cooper, I know him well enough to know he's kicking himself up. When I say this is the last chance, I mean the last chance. Hold that thought. We're about to start, He's on, there he goes. Come on, here it is, you gents. Cooper's really on there now. He's in that extra speed. There we are, we've got Ryan Cooper back among the action today. Cooper has had a fair bit of success so far at React Team sessions, but truth be told, he's not quite where he wants to be. Honestly though, Well, and we're just seconds away. It has become this. close to it now, right cover outwards. Should go for the final turn. This is it, and she works across it. Yes, there's Gavin May from the Griffins team in the Cosworth Ford Escort. Now, Gavin tells a great story about the first time he cut that car loose on the autobahn. Something about a high-speed pursuit with a ticket that equaled 10% of his annual salary. Now, he fancies being a member of the Grit Runners because they've got access to some of the best and most... I'm excited to see today. Ready for some yes, there it is. That's the well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap underway. Got to say, it's anyone's race out there. Not too many of those cars. Well, this is quite the turn of events. Ryan Cooper has taken out Gavin May. Gavin is only one of the top grip drivers around, and I guarantee the Grip Runners team are going to be absolutely gutted. Ray Krieger is not fond of losing, and he's got quite a temper. Still, hats off to Cooper, who's put in an absolutely sensational ride today. Right, so, just to bring it all back together... Sorry, hang on a second, that's my fault. Sorry, he's not ready. Right, he's not ready yet? Okay. Things will be heating up with Ryan Cooper in the field. The man is known for very high-speed entries. He's positively lethal on the track. Okay, right, we're ready to go here. Just one car. Yes, there he goes. This is the next turn's here. Come on, mate, get it sideways. Well, he didn't get a line, but nothing else. Cooper's going at it flat out. At all. Okay, then let's get round two going here. This is round two. Yes, hang on, here we go. Yes, get ready to let this driver here. Next turn, we have to go. Yes, outstanding, that is. Well, this is not right. Looks like Cooper is having quite a bit of an off day or something. He's looking confident, and he's got a good amount of speed, that's for sure. Well, that's an enemy. Cooper's standing on the pedal here, just ready to go. He's not liking that score one bit. Yes, there we are. There's the EBISU team. Now, anyone who was out here on the track last night is going to recognise them. They were here just having a look around, so they do know their way around the place. You know, there's no shame in losing to those guys. They really are the best. Now, I have been told right now in my left ear that the racing will be all over by 6. Yes, 6. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Let's get back to it. Okay, for those of you at the track, thank you very much on behalf of the team, the drivers, the sponsors and all the other fans who can't be here right now. Are you ready, everybody? Because I know the drivers certainly are. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready and get on your feet. Okay, let's hear it for these drivers. Come on, let's hear it for them. Right now, that is the race is on. Well, we're off to quite a start this weekend, and it would be remiss of me not to mention Ryan Cooper. Cooper's made the jump from street racing. He's off to a cracking start. He's already racked up a terrific number of victories, and you know he's just a few wins away from taking the overall title. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this bunch has been tuned to the nines. All things concerned, I've never seen a lap quite like this on this course. This shouldn't disappoint. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to show some appreciation. This is done. Come on, time. Drivers up. We're seeing some brilliant racing this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all topped off by an absolutely overpowering performance by Ryan Cooper. Someone needs to tell him there are no police behind him, not this time. He's just been indomitable out there. Right, now here I've got a list of